Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright, I think we are ready. Hello, Spawn. Hello, Riley. Ah, that's not what I meant to click. Oh. I accidentally opened up OBS. Now I gotta wait for the open so I can close it. There we go. There we go. There's no. It's gonna even happen. Hello, chat. How are you doing this fine day? JJ. Oh. Really, those the new Chaos Origin box? The new Chaos Origin box? Oh, I remember them talking about this. When does this come out? I feel like it came out a while ago, probably. Cardless or cardless? Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. 1 second, lads. Let me just put this over here. Put this here. I'm just looking at the chaos box that Spawn was talking about. Card set. Can I see all the cards? I'm trying to look at all the cards. Sorry, clearing out my throat. Ultimate rares. Okay, okay. I don't know why it doesn't show me any of the full arts. I'm so confused. I guess it's not out yet. When does it come out? We using Sly Fry or fighting in general Discord? What are they saying? Well, Sly Fry is a mod, so you better be careful. Oh, it's not real fighting. Oh, okay. Brother, I had me worried there for a second. Let me look at TCG player. Let me see how much a chaos box goes for. It's out of stock. Interesting. It goes for $100. There's no longer currently listening. Is it out right now? Can people buy it? Hey, what's up, Cooper? Sumatto, it's a box they released, and it's been showing new cards every few weeks. Interesting. What's the release date of this box? Release date. April 25th. This month? What? July 3rd. I think it's coming out later this year. It seems like it comes out this month though. Like you're looking at it. Okay, no, it's a different box. Oh, that's I got my throat. Let me clear my throat real quick. Weird, it just doesn't show it. Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh cards are just no fucking value at all, dude. It's always the highest value card in Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's always between like $20 and $25. And it's like the fucking best pull. I wish I can get more into Yu-Gi-Oh collecting. I just wish it was good. I just wish it was good, you know. Oh, oh wow, I'm really here this time. Welcome, Shane. To be fair, I'm pretty late. So that might have something to do with it. The new Kariba card looks pretty cute. The new Sacred Beast cards looks pretty good too. I think Konami just doesn't know how to do scenes. $10, everyone laugh at the late guy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Thank you for the $10, but I don't need to be bullied. Thank you very much. Let's see. I just wish, like, I don't know. I wish we would get the cool monster design and then, like, a cool art piece, you know? Something like lore or something, like, you know? Like, what if we got a Gearfree the Iron Knight and then, like, him before he had the iron armor on? You know, that'd be pretty sick. Like an art piece of it. Which I guess is the, Gearfree the Lightning or something like that, you know? I guess that's the lore of him, I guess, I suppose. Or something, you know, just something. But I think they just don't know how to do it. I think they just don't know what to ask for their artists. To be like, pull this, you know, like, we want something like this, you know? I think they just don't know what to do. Because it's all, like, battle themed. But then they have, like, anime girls as VTubers as, like, their cards, some of their cards. So I think they can do it. Like, you know. I think they just need to try just a little bit harder. And I think they could really pull it off. There's so many art in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I'm like, man, imagine if they just, like, made it, like, an alternate art of it, and it was, like, a different scene. That'd be so cool. I see some of the set that they're doing. I see, what, 3? I can only see 3 alt arts that they're doing. They just need to go harder. They just need to keep pressuring the art style, and I think it will help the Yu-Gi-Oh community so much if they did it. Another $10? Oh my god, everyone better not laugh then. He asked nicely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Thank you for the $20 in total. Thank you so much. Smile, can you please put Wheeze and Slive in timeout? No, I cannot put them in timeout. They're grown men. Let them have their bicker. Like a trap about something being trapped in a gate, and it has the art of Gearfree being trapped. That'd be pretty cool. Or him putting on the armor, something like that. That'd be fucking sick. That'd be so sick. I'm just saying. Or like Dark just like teaching a class or something like that. Like something like, you know, it makes you look cool. Some of the best art in Yu-Gi-Oh are like fan art. Like that's what it is. People are taking the lore and the inspiration and making their own designs. I don't know, like anything. Or then they have like Dark Future like studying in class or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Or hitting like a target, like, you know, practicing magic. Or if she's like studying, that'd be pretty cool too. Like, I'm just saying, these are like ideas that they could do, and it would sell so fucking well. It's what Pokemon does, and it does so fucking well. It does insanely well. People love collecting them, and I don't understand why they don't just go for it. I think they want to be different and be like, I don't know, be more traditional in the card game style. But that's just how like the card community loves. I don't know why they don't adapt to it. I just don't get it. I think he resealed himself in the armor because he wanted to nerf himself. I think he was too strong. That's what it was. So he put himself in the armor. If I remember, if the lore is correct, he like was too dangerous, and I think he couldn't control his power or something like that. Which is one of the reasons why if you sacrifice 3 monsters, you can blow up every card your opponent controls because he's just so strong. Junior bait sells very well. True! I mean, look at the new Dark Magician Girl card! That card goes for like 20k! The fucking, they like, number like 1 through 100, like serialized like Dark Magician full art card. It went for 20k! Someone sold it for 20k! Like, Jesus! Like, it makes money! I'm just saying. We keep me making some serious dough right now, Konami. Oh, I should probably actually play the game. Hold on. I apologize. I think they could be making some serious money. Yeah, none of that was me. Lamau. They could be making some serious fucking dough, dude. First time, Lord of the Rings 101 card sold for $2 million. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, how cool is that? Like, their full arts are so fucking good. You get, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I get so fucking jealous of, like, Magic and Pokemon, even One Piece. Have these such great card designs. I wish they would do that. I wish. Because also, Yu-Gi-Oh's not being scalped, so I could buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know? But the reason why it's so cheap because the card game fucking sucks, and then their cards aren't anything interesting. So it's just like, the collector side has nothing, and the playing side also has nothing. So it's just like, oh, please, please give me a reason to buy these cards. You know? And I just wish they would do something. Is it, Konami's allergic to good business ideas? They sure are. They sure are. It's kinda insane. They haven't really done any story for Magic for a really long time. Yeah, I've heard that, but at least they get cool artwork. You know, artwork in Magic is really fucking sick. I wish they stopped in Magic the Gathering. If being honest, I wish they stopped in Magic the Gathering. To be honest, I don't want them to nuke launch to blow up Aunt May in game about wizard battles. I think it's cool. I'm sorry. Are you talking about like the crossover stuff they'd be doing? I'm sorry, but that's so fucking cool. I'm sorry. I like it. I like that they keep putting in crossovers in Magic. I like it. It's sick. It's something different. Gets more players into the game. I think it's fucking rad. I think it's so fucking rad. Shit, this fucking sucks. I guess I gotta wait a turn. I mean, what am I gonna do? I love it. I summon Spider-Man, then Gandalf the Great. Also, Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like, oh my goodness. It's so silly. I'm sorry. I find it so goofy and funny. Can you imagine getting destroyed by, like, the, fucking... Oh! Sorry, I got excited there. By fucking... Baby Raphael or something like that. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. I will say are fucking cringe. They're so fucking cringe. There's a few cool ones, but they're usually only Shredder. You know. That's like one of the few cool cards in the set. Almost all the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards fucking suck. They're all cringe. Oh, damn. Check general? Jesus Christ. What the fuck do you want me to do? They're doing literally nothing. They're doing literally nothing. They're doing literally nothing, dude. Stop having a spaz attack about a casual conversation. Oh my god. The Monster Hunter secret lair was so bad, we tracked the whole thing. Hey, fair enough. I think, I don't know, like, how popular is Magic? I mean, how popular is Monster Hunter with Magic? I feel like, I don't know. How big is that IP, really? I can see, I think they should have done Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil would have been a way better collab. And I think it would have fit more with the theme because of zombies. They could make a cool zombie deck. Could you imagine if they made like a zombie-infected deck? Like there's Nemesis. Holy peak. Holy peak indeed. HM Monster Hunter outsells Pokemon in Japan. It's very popular in Japan, yeah. Monster Hunter is like one of the most popular IPs in Japan. I don't know if it outsells Pokemon though. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but I know it's quite popular. I really love Black Zombie and Ucklorth. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. Like, I would love to build a zombie deck, and it was like Resident Evil style. I still want Leon S. Kennedy. Holy peak. A commander based on Resident Evil? That'd be so fucking cool. Leon! Leon! Would that, dude, imagine that's a card! Leon! That'd be so fucking sick. They're pretty good at making good references, and they're like, Magic pays also a lot of attention to like the lore. God, I wonder if I can play the game, guys. Is that card gonna negate me from playing the game? It doesn't seem like it so far. Target one face-up card. Change it to face-down defense position. Wow. I wish I did this first. And then activate my trap card because I could have drawn 2 cards. Unfortunate. I wonder what my next card would have been. I wish I known. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. In 2018 and 2019, Monster Hunter outsold Pokemon more than double. That's believable. What game came out? Was that Sword and Shield? No, that can't be Sword and Shield. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Good golly. Chaos Emperor does look pretty good. I wonder if I'll buy it, though. We love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I think I'll banish 2 cards. Yeah, I think I'll freaking do it. Sword and Shield, yes. Shout out to that Dark Magician girl. Freaking Jamoli. I didn't know it would do piercing damage, my god. We love you, yo. My God. All right then. But yeah, card games. What are you gonna do? Wish Yu-Gi-Oh was better. All I can really say at the end of the day. Yu-Gi-Oh's actually a really good card game. I've been playing the same meta deck for the past 3 months, and I've won all my games. And then I pay $200 to buy the next meta deck, and I win all my games. I don't see the problem, Sumatto. Wow, this hand's actually dookie. I think I'll summon out my Dark Magician, just for fun. Dude, have you guys seen the Sykkuno incident? Anyone up to date on the Sykkuno incident? At least the deck's only $200, depending on the format. The meta deck's gonna run between a few dollars to a mortgage. Yeah, it's just wild. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh's so fucking crazy with that. I've seen it. Pretty wild, dude. I heard there's a list of, this is kind of fucked up. I heard there's a list going around of the Sykkuno list of like all the VTubers he had coitus with, you know. I don't know if that's real or not though, but I don't know. He hit up a lot of VTubers trying to get in their pants. No card for you, buddy, and I don't want 1,000 life points. You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it. He kinda icked me a bit. I won't lie. I never had a reason to ever talk about it, but I remember he would always do the like shy blushing thing, you know. And I'm always like, man, that just gives me an ick. Holy jamoly. I don't want. I mean, I guess I can insult the guy, right? I feel like I shouldn't feel bad about it because he had a girlfriend and cheated on her multiple times. Like, what the fuck? Crazy when you have everything, you still want more. Greed. Greedy. Gluttonous greed, dude. I hate the team, the ick. I hate the term, the ick. They gave me the ick. You don't like the term? He gave me the ick, dude. Gives you a bit of the ick. What do you hate about it so much? I feel like that's a good example to be like, yeah, give me a bit of the ick, you know? Bold claims on this Sumatto. Yeah, bold. Yeah. Now that there's so much hate on the guy and like it's now all revealed, I can now give my true opinion on him. I actually also didn't really like the guy. I wouldn't say I ever hated the guy. I just always thought it was like, man, why is he like? I mean, I guess he's playing a character, right? Like he is playing a character. You know, there was a funny interview, not really interview, like a call with like Toast was like, I don't know if it's real now. I think he was probably memeing because he was his friend, being like, you do this shit, it's weird. You're fake, because he does like the laughing that hides his mouth. He's just shy anime boy. That's like what he is. Cute Asian, tall, lanky anime boy. What every girl dreams to have on the internet. So reductive to the what's the investigation then? What's the investigation? Educate me. I would love to be educated, please. I just don't see why so many people just can't stay loyal. I just don't. Wait, that's something he said. Is that something he said? I just don't see why so many people just can't stay loyal. Dude, all I really remember from the DMs was like, my XP bar is kind of low. I was fucking laughing so out loud. My XP bar is kind of low, guys. We're using the same deck, my god, but he drew what I couldn't. Good golly. New education means disclosure is a situation that is important to discuss. I think I'm gonna go use it my way though. I'm sorry. It just sounds better. And people know what I'm saying when I say the ick. Kinda gives me the ick. You did negate one of my cards. I'm gonna count it. The card you put face down, I'm counting as a negate. I'm sorry. He stopped me from activating my card effect. Basically a negate. I will say, at least he's not using Dragoon, which is what I would have done, like the piece of shit that I am. I suck at pulling women because my cheer cringe factory and even the XP bar line managed to outdo my levels of cringe. My XP bar is kind of low. It's just more a personal thing. I just like it, and I have. I've said why. Done and over. Yeah, I guess so. Nothing wrong with having an opinion towards it. Nothing wrong with having an opinion towards it. Okay, Sumatto. You've done Dragoon Man. I've never doubted you. You're the Dragoon Man. I've never doubted you. Hey, it's what I do. It's what I do. I Dragoon. It's what I do. I be Dragooning, chat. I be Dragooning. It's what I do. It's what I say. What I do. What was the other thing I want to talk about today? It was like someone else I think brought it up, and I was like, I'll talk about it after, but I can't remember what it was now. There's like something else going on in the world that I wanted to talk about because I was like, holy shit, or something. I don't know. Streamer Dragoon live on stream. Streamer Dragoon live on stream. Forgets to hit end stream button and starts gooning. I'm gonna Dragoon. Good golly, guys. Oh, man. I had one interaction with Sykkuno one time. And from the one interaction I have, it was a nice interaction. Nothing bad happened, I will say. It was a pleasant interaction. I met him on VR chat. And I think, I don't know, if you're on VR chat, I feel like that kind of says some volumes. I know I'm kind of like throwing myself under the bus, but I'm not a gooner, guys, I swear, I swear. But I cannot defend VR chatters. I can't. They're all fucking gooners. It's really bad. But my god. It's a fun game to play. I love memeing around the game, but sometimes I can barely handle it when I get on. The fucking cringe overload is just too much. There's just cringy people, and then there's just like gooners, and there's a bunch of assholes. That's what the game is mainly filled with. It's so hard to find a normal person on that game. Guy just wants to have fun and meme around. I think he actually did that another time before, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna put 3. I don't know. What time is it away? What does that do? That should be fine. I don't want to add any cards. It goes to the graveyard, so I should be fine, actually, yeah. I'll test it out right now, though, just to be safe. But, because I'm going to send a card to the graveyard, and because I'm sending it to the graveyard, it should be fine, yeah. And then from the graveyard to the field. Yeah, we're Gucci, chat, we're Gucci. Master Duel doesn't have good music anymore. Yeah, no, I agree. That's why I put the lo-fi music on. Alright. Now it's my turn. I forget where I chatted like a little bit. It wasn't like an actual, like... It was like maybe like 1 or 2 like of a conversation. I don't know. But it was pretty pleasant. They were talking about making an avatar. But yeah, that was my only interaction with Sykkuno I've ever had in my life. Again, not defending the guy, but it was an okay conversation. I was more just in the circle because my friend was there and I was just chatting with everyone. And I didn't piece together it was him until I read it. I think I heard his voice or something. I don't know if I've never used the same I don't think his name was Sykkuno on there. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You should do Dark Sage and Gamble Time Wizard. Ooh. I would love to make... I should make a Dark Sage deck. I should. How do I do it? I have to coin flip while Dark Magician's on the field. Right, and get it right. And then I'm able to summon him. I gotta look it up. Oh, Raid Raptors? Oh my fucking god. Sumatto related to anyone famous? No, I'm not related to anyone famous. Well, maybe, actually. I don't know how true it is, though. But I can't say because it might dox me, though, you know, at the same time. My grandpa told me this one time. And my mom said it was true, but I've never looked into it. I've, like, literally never looked into this. It's one person I'm, like, apparently famous with. I don't know. He is Asmongold. I am Asmongold. This is true. This is true, yeah. Us white men with white t-shirts gotta stick together, you know? I could never do what he does. It's too political. I hate political conversations. I just couldn't do it. That's just too fucking boring to me. Your politics bores me. I don't know what it does, and I don't want to read. I guess get rid of this card. I don't know. Sumatto, sacrifice the ruler. What ruler? What are you talking about? What do you mean, digital? What do you mean? What do you mean? He left the chat. That's crazy. No one likes my politics, so I'm doing something right. No one likes my politics, so I'm doing... What are you talking about, Shane? Call the coin toss right with Dark Magician on the field, and you can special him from the deck. That's what it was, yeah. I one time cheated as a kid. I really wanted someone on my Dark Sage to impress my friend, so I flipped and caught the coin toss wrong, and I was like, and I lied, and I like was doing an anime moment. I was like, "Looks like your Dark Magician destroyed." Actually, they didn't destroy my Dark Magician. It only made it stronger. When this card is played, I can special summon this card from my hand, and I summon the Dark Sage. And Ref, you cheating. Yeah, I was. I fucking was, dude. I was. And he went along with it. I don't know if he knew. He probably didn't, though, to be honest. But he was probably more in the moment that uncle is. Both the right and the left of politics don't like me. Hey, brother, can't blame you. Fuck the right and left, dude, honestly. The both of them fucking suck. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, dude. They're both so fucking insufferable. Holy shit. Oh, my God. They're the villain. No, they're the villain. Me just trying to fucking just go through if I fucking drive through or something. I don't know what comment I'm making there, but it's just so annoying. Oh my god. I don't want to hear either side, to be honest. I have my political viewpoints and I keep it to myself, and that's how I live. That's how I live my life. You know, I think more people should live it that way. Keep it to yourself. Unless I get like if like someone like Hassan and like fucking what's his name? Asmongold. They like fucking their like content's based on being political. That's fine. I don't really mind that when someone's like, it's like a news channel, right? I do think news channels are always super biased nowadays, you know? There's no more the truth anymore. Everyone just has one side, and they just promote that one and only side. And it's really hard to find someone who's like, I'll talk about both sides, you know? It's so hard, the truth. That's why you gotta do all the research yourself. But I get if someone wants to base their whole channel off of it, that's fine. But I hate when I'm like watching some random fucking channel and it's like has nothing to do with any political thing at all, and then they throw in a political joke. Or like they throw in some political thing like talking about like their side or something. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm watching a lore video. I don't need to fucking know your IRL political viewpoint. I don't need to know this. I don't care. Like, fuck, dude. Man, it's a good thing we don't have any dictators now these days, and they'll show, like, whoever the current president is at the time. It's like, whatever, fuck off, dude. Let me just watch my fucking meme video. This is for both sides, by the way. Again, I'm not on any side here. They're both like this. It's fucking annoying. Oh my god. Does he hit that reset button on Earth? Yo, drop the nuke. Drop the nuke. Let's do it. Fallout. Fallout, baby. I stopped watching channels with that kind of stuff. Yeah. Some I'll, like, give them a pass because they rarely ever do it. But it's just like, I don't care. I don't care how well you make it sound good and bad on whatever topic you are. Just don't fucking talk about it. I get it. Because one thing is, it's always super biased, right? Because they think they're just a good person, and they think they're, like, the right person. So they just, like, I can talk about this because it is the right thing to do, and I'm right in the scenario. And it's just like, brother, what do you... Get out of here. Oh, my God. Got my battle cap saved up? Hell yeah. I'm just letting you know, guys, nothing in this world is black and white. Nothing in this world is black and white. That is not how anything seems. You know, one bad... There's probably 1,000 goods, and 1,000 goods, there's still a lot of bad that sometimes may outweigh the good, you know? It just depends on the circumstances. Everything's always everything's like, fucking, I don't know what the right word I'm looking for is, but, I don't know. It's just like, not everything's good and not everything's bad, you know? Most things in the world are both good and bad. If nothing's black and white, how do you explain a zebra's... Damn it, he got me! Fuck! Fuck, dude! No! Fuck! Oh, man. Well, there goes my career, guys! It's over. It's sure over. Why are you mad? Oh, we're talking about like some random stuff. Are you even in chat still? No, you're not. You left immediately after you asked her a question. So it's copyrighted music. I can't let it go all the way through. I'm not allowed. Goddamn. Zebras, just fancy donkeys. Can you guys guess what card I'm going to activate immediately when it's my turn? And watch it get negated? Good God. I don't know what I'll play later, guys. I've got no idea. Part of me kind of wants to play Elden Ring. So not Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls Online. I kind of want to give more of it a chance. I meant to upload that past VOD. Yesterday I didn't do that actually. It's the Red Eyes Fusion. That's the one getting negated. Yes, sir. He knows. Oh, I thought this guy was like on a little ball for a second. I thought it was kind of cute. I thought he was like on like a bouncy ball or something. I deleted my 115-hour Elden Ring character and decided to do a hardcore playthrough. So if I die once, I have to restart, and I've died almost mainly due to my own stupidity. That's the Dark Souls for you. That's Dark Souls. I don't die to an enemy. I don't die to some fucking attack or something. I just die to my own stupidity a million times. Man, I used to speedrun Dark Souls 1. I should get back into that soon. That's cool. Going back to our VR chat talk earlier, I like ran into someone who I thought was an old ex-friend of mine on VR chat, and it scared the fucking shit out of me, dude. I was like so like, oh no, man. I was like gonna get like so sad and upset because we ended on somewhat good terms, but not really, because he like talked shit behind my back after the friendship ended. This person did like a lot of like horrible things, like talk to a minor, and I'm not gonna go more into that other than that. But I thought I saw them on VR chat randomly, because he kind of sounded like him, and I was like, oh god, no. And he started talking to me, and I like, hey, and I thought it was him, so I was like, hey, so and so, and he was like, I don't know who that is. And I was like, what? And like I started talking to him, I was like, oh, you're not him. And I was like such a fucking sigh of relief, because I don't know, it like made me like more sad than angry, because it was just like losing like a really good friend. And I was just like, don't make me go through this again. It took me so long to get over like losing a friend, and I like, you know, I didn't want to have like fucking go back to that fucking, I guess, trauma. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I just did not want to go through that again. And luckily it wasn't him, and I like, oh thank God. Oh my God. Why do they always talk to minors? I don't know, dude. Is it so hard to not talk to kids? I don't get it. I don't get it. I wonder if like I always wonder that. I always like think about it, try to like think about the reasons why they do that. I feel like I don't think that none of these are ever excusable, by the way. These are fucking horrible people, 100%. Evil, horrible people. But I've like always thought about it. Like, what if like people just haven't grown up? Because you always see, it's always like some fucking loser that gets caught. Like some fucking loser who's clearly never had a girlfriend, never went outside, never socialized, you know. It got negated immediately, guys. Swords are revealing lights! Lamau. So hard not to cheat, and so hard not to talk to minors, apparently. Apparently, right? But I wonder if it's because, like, I always wonder that kind of stuff. I wonder if it's because, like, they, like, are just, like, losers, right? And they, like, get like, attention, you know? And they take it way too far. They just take it way too far, you know? Like, a girl's finally talking to me. Wow. I mean, I know I'm in my 30s, but... And she's only like 17 or 16. Maybe it's just appropriate if I do it, because I'm not a weirdo. I'm not like the other guys. And then it's just like fucking just a massive copium of them just trying to like justify their evil actions, you know? You know? Obviously, the majority of people do it for very evil intentions, you know? Very evil intentions. They know they're doing wrong and they just don't care, you know? But I wonder if there's like just like people who are like just purely like they're just so fucking blindsided and that they just go for it and they just do it, that kind of stuff, you know. Either that or they just have so much power. They have too much power to get in trouble. Yeah, sometimes like that. But usually they always get caught. Like, you know, they usually do get caught. Like a YouTuber, like content creator, if that shit comes out, their life's over. There's some people who like still, like they're canceled, but they still like make a lot of money. Like Dr. Disrespect is like a good example of someone who like got canceled, but there's still like people who support him. And just people who are against cancel cultures, you know? Which is like a whole another topic you can go about onto, honestly. Nah, I'm not gonna end my turn. I'm sure there's people like that, but I believe simply that bad people have a personal of power over someone. 100%. I think there's obviously there's way more evil people that do it for evil reasons than people who are just like fucking idiots, or like they're like fucking, they like try to justify what they're trying to do, you know, or they like genuinely think that they're not like a horrible person, you know. Play stupid games, win stupid questions. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, man. Again, there's never justification for it. There just isn't. Like, you're a grown man. Why are you talking to a child? Like, what? Like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, but I don't care how lonely you are, it doesn't justify your actions. Go away. Every day I wake up and thank the powers that be. I'm not like those people, because that's not really something you get to choose for the most part. You think, I don't know, I feel like you definitely choose to be like that. I feel like, you know, I don't feel like you wake up and be like, wow, I think I like minors. Like, you know, I don't think someone wakes up, you know, or like, I was born like this. Like, yeah, I don't know about that, buddy. I have seen like memes where people are like, I didn't choose to be like this, guys. Why? And it's just like, brother, what are you talking about? What? What? How crazy you sound. Like, what the flip? What the skibbity? I don't like olives, but I could fucking eat them, you know? Or something like that. Doesn't mean I'm going to. Like, you know? I don't know. That's like a terrible example. But, yeah, I don't know if you maybe would understand what I'm saying. You should choose the action. A bit or not. I believe some people are born that way, but they choose not to act on it. I think that's true. I think that is true, actually. I think there are people who are probably like that, but they just know better. I think they just know better, you know? I feel like since, I don't know, I always wonder about that too, right? Because you see so many people getting canceled for the same reason. They talk to a minor. They talk to a minor. And in my mind, I'm like, how hard is it to just not talk to minors? I wonder if, like, the majority of men really are just attracted to minors, right? But most people just don't act on it because it's wrong, you know? It's like a weird, sick thing to talk about. Such a gross fucking thing to even think about. But it's just like, is that true? Is that really true? I mean, how often do you see a woman getting canceled for that similar thing? Almost never. Like, it does happen 100%. Like, you do see cases like this. But, like, how often do you see, like, a female creator, like, getting canceled? I'm sure you can think of, like, 2 or 3. I'm sure definitely you can think of some. But, like, I guaranteed you could probably think of 50 creators that got canceled for talking to minors, you know? Compared to women, you know? I wonder. It does, you know, spark my curiosity thought. Well, also, what an interesting thing to talk about while playing a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh game. Let's see. Either way, they added set up knowing what they are. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just like if you obviously know something's wrong, you shouldn't do it. Like, you know, it's as simple as that. What is this card? What? Looks like the god of Hunter x Hunter. I've never seen Hunter x Hunter, but he looks like that one guy that carries the briefcase. I don't know why he's giving me that vibe. No, like I said, it does happen to women. It does happen to women, but like how often do you see a woman having this scenario compared to men? You know, it's nowhere near the same level. Like, it's nowhere near. Trickstars? Anyways, I think it's enough topic talking about groomers and pedos. I think it's enough. I think we should move the topic into something else now. I think it stems from the act that it used to be okay since humans didn't live as long. I think so. I think so. You're right. People used to like not see a problem with dating like a 15-year-old. Is that such a crazy time? Is that such a crazy time? I guess definitely in the like, you know, in fucking ancient times, like fucking, or like from like 1300s to like the fucking 1800s, it was like totally normal. It was like totally normal to like date a child, which is crazy. I don't know, but I feel like shouldn't we have evolved to the point where it's like now we like, because we know it's wrong, right? But people are still attracted to it. Like, it's weird. I don't know. Is he gonna negate my card, guys? Let's see what happens. Nice. I got to activate 1 card. Can we shoot for 2 cards being activated? We're waiting. We're waiting. Yeah, but I want to talk about something else. I don't want to keep talking about this gross-ass conversation, to be honest. Whatever, end my turn. You recently learned the Wright brothers were your 6 great uncles? That's so fucking cool. Holy shit. Holy freaking jamoli. That's pretty chill. Utopia versus Dark Magician. Interesting matchup. Except for it doesn't matter because he plays this fucking card. Number 38. Like, what? This one makes sense, but this was not a Utopia card. Let me guess, it gets negated or something? Yep. Oh man, I love not being able to play my game. I love not being able to play my favorite TCG game. Okay. Another one. This came off Duel Links playing Noah Kaiba, and Konami needs to import Duel Links music onto. I agree. The Duel Links music goes way fucking harder than the Master Duel's music. 100%. How about some fun politics? Here's some questions. Favorite person in U.S. money? I don't know. George Washington's probably the best one because he was our first president. He chose, after his second election, he was done. They asked him if he would run a 3rd time, and he said no because it defeated the whole point of him not being a king. And he decided to not run again because they were only allowed to run. He was only allowed to run twice, and he didn't want this to be the start of like. He did it, so I could do it too, you know? And he, like, chose, which I think is a very strong and powerful move to make. To be like, I'm not doing this. Even though they like, really needed him. He was a really good leader, and they really needed him still. After 8 years, they still needed him more, and he was like, no, I can't do this. They were like, that would make me a king, and that's what we're trying to change, which I thought was really cool. He also fought in battles. Very epic. He didn't fucking stay on the sideline. Motherfucker was in the trench. He was in the trench, chat. He was fighting. That was really cool. I think he might have been I don't know. I think he was the only president to actually fought in war during his time in office, which is very cool. Not the president that was the POW, though. What? Rage Baking, Lamau, yeah. He's so cool. It's so cool. He was good. Yeah, was a cool president. The famous painting where he's on the boat, fucking badass. Fucking badass. George Washington. Prisoner of war. President that was the prisoner of war. What do you mean? Crossing the Delaware, top tier, dude. They fucking lost. They got their ass. America got their fucking ass kicked by the Britain. They underestimated. They like drastically underestimated how fucking strong the British like small little army was gonna be against them, and they got their ass blown out. fucking by a fucking Arby's back alley, dude. It was crazy. And then they got on a boat. They were trying to escape. They almost didn't make it. But then a pure random fog came in and saved the day. If that fog didn't exist, we wouldn't be America today. We wouldn't be America. We wouldn't have our country. But purely because of a random fog, George Washington was able to escape. And he was able to escape with his men on one boat. It's so fucking cool. You guys ever play Assassin's Creed 3? I know it's cringe to bring that up, but there's a scene where you're like in that section. It's so fucking cool. Oh my god. I love Assassin's Creed 3. Holy jamoli. There was only one president that had ever been a prisoner of war. Same guy who was the president with the first assassination attempt. I'll drop $100 if you know who it is. The first person to have assassination attempt. It's not JFK. It's assassination attempt. And I know who you're talking about, and I forget. Was it Roosevelt? It was Roosevelt, right? Wasn't Roosevelt the first president to get had the failed assassination? Motherfucker got shot in the fucking at the heart. Like they tried to shoot him in the chest. Survives because he had his giant pamphlet with him and his metal case that holds his glasses in it. Fucking gets shot, pierces a little bit through the skin and hits a bone, and then survives and decides to continue what was like his 40-minute speech. Like his fucking 40-minute speech was like, I'm gonna fucking keep going. I don't give a shit that I got shot. Anyways, back to what I was saying. What a fucking gangster, honestly, dude. Shit was fucking awesome. He was horror farming. He was horror farming like crazy. Holy shit. Might have been the first clip that moment in history, you know? Using his brain rot terms. He's like, I gotta clip farm real quick, guys. Hold on, let me continue the speech. Let me continue the speech. Bull Moose is a G, but this guy was the OG. Are you talking about Teddy Roosevelt? Are you talking about the one I'm talking about? Time traveler definitely messed with that day, yeah. America would be UK 2.0. It would have been. Everything we fought for would have been lost. Everything we build. And then ever since the British lost that war against America, it all started going downhill. And they started losing all their tyranny and all their power. Keen for a duel? Sure, gamer. Hop on in. Good man, thank you for following. I guess I gotta just have him get my card probably. Regeki? I don't know. Hello? Amazing news. Probably shouldn't have played that card, actually. Teddy was great, but the guy assassinated had to was rescued from the president by the aid. I actually don't know who we're talking about. Sorry. Montego 2, very epic, very cool. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Doesn't really matter too much. Should I fuse for? Probably. Why not? Let's attack first and see what he does. What are you gonna do, gamer? Unfortunate. I also could have summoned on my big guy too, which I just realized. But yeah, I think he just negated my card, I'm assuming. I'm not even reading what it does, but like, every card fucking negates. I wouldn't be shocked this is just negating it. Yeah, who would have fucking guessed it? God forbid if you just fucking if you make a new card in a set that doesn't come with a negate. God fucking forbid. I gotta have more negates, and it's not enough. It's just not enough, guys. Branching the two pistols. Oh, yes! The fucking two pistols, and both of them jammed. They both jammed. Which was like an... I don't even know what the odds of that happening. It was like insanely low odds. They have two pistols, and they both jammed. Bullet was just afraid of Jackson like everyone else, so true. I'm gonna send my Dark Magician to the graveyard. Let's see if we can banish that card. Jackson also had a song? That's pretty crazy. One card, please. One card. No shot you have another negate. No fucking way, dude. My goodness. Okay, you blew that card up. I'm gonna count that, yeah, because he just stopped me from activating my card's effect. Oh boy, I love not being able to play the card game. I love not being able to play the card game! Hey, when the Metastar's trying to defend the gates, yeah, it's just like so fucking bad. God damn. Dun dun. My God. Am I dead? I am dead. He's playing with this food now. Trying to come up with fun, unique abilities is just so hard. Just do a special summon ability and a negate ability and call it a day. So true. It blows my mind. I'm like, I guess they've been around for so long they can't really come with any ideas. And I see Magic create out all these cool, fun ideas to play the game, and I'm like, holy shit. I think Yu-Gi-Oh just doesn't care anymore. It just doesn't care anymore. It's just the same concept. Do a special summon, and it just negates, and it's indestructible, and call it a day. That just seems like what it always is. I mean, look at that back row. Like, what? I guarantee 3 of them negates. I'm gonna activate 1 card, guys. He didn't even kill me because he wants to play with his fucking food. It's so cringe. I wonder if he's letting me activate this. Go ahead. And then boom. He's thinking. He's like, oh, I gotta be careful because he'll negate a card. Now I get to negate, and he's fucking sweating bullets now because I can do 1 negate. No, this ruins my perfect strategy. If he negates this, I also want to pull out this card, but I need this card to do this card. Why couldn't you let me just pop off and just sit there? I mean, this is what average Yu-Gi-Oh players want. They want you to sit there so they can just pop off. Isn't that crazy? They just want you to sit there, do nothing, and watch them pop off with their cards. Man, it does make me sad, chat, I will say. Did you guys see that, what's that game called that's coming out soon in a few days? Programates? It's like, fucking, the new Capcom game. Pargamate? No, that's not right. Pregmate? Pregmate? Is that right? I don't know. Oh, he's using my card to fuse. Isn't that so cool? I wonder if he'll just attack me and win the game. Surely he won't just continue taking his turn. This stream's been all over the place, yeah. Yeah, it has. Dun 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 dun. In my turn, I just had a card too. Isn't that crazy? Oh, since your advice. Oh yeah, I saw it. I thought that game was $70. I don't know if they changed it or something, but it's $60 now. I'm like, oh, I might be interested in buying it now. I might actually be pretty interested in buying it. I was like, piquing my curiosity. Since your advice helped last time with YouTube advice, I got another question. How do I make thumbnails since I know that it brings a lot of attention? I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I don't know if I'm the best. I think my recent thumbnails been getting kind of lazy. I don't know. But I would say color is the most important thing. Colors are honestly one of the most important things to have for a thumbnail. Do one type of color and then do the opposite color. Like look up a color wheel and then have whatever you're having as the image of your thing, have the background be the opposite of that color. Like whatever they like be like one from the other side is. Like that's a good way to pop it up. That's why you see some channels who do like a red background or like an orange background, something like that. It's like one color because it really makes like the character stand out. Or something like that. Don't put too many characters on screen because they're just gonna blur it all together and they're not gonna know what it is. Never put more than 3 characters, and 3 is kind of pushing it. Do like 1 or 2. Look at your competition. That's always a good example. What's up, man? What's up? I am Nerd. It's good to see you again. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Man, this fucking dude. Today's been nothing but shit. I've been drawing nothing but shit, dude. But I don't know. I'm still not completely sold on the game. I don't really know if I want to spend $60 on it, to be honest. I am now more inclined to want to try it out now, though. Do you snort your mode by color and taste? I sure do. I want this game to be over. I'm just gonna kind of give him the game. I'm sorry to be like that guy, but I'm like, I'm fucking so dead. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Sure, why not? Do. Da. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, since I moved down to one video a week, I actually got time between each uploads, even YouTube. Good, I'm glad you're spacing them out. It's good to space them out. You'll, like, drain yourself if you don't do that. Is it important to remain on a consistent schedule, or if not daily algorithm rewards? I would say having a schedule is really good, you know. Oh my god. Look, the streamer man is getting burnt out. Let's fix that. Throw money! Well, bam! Fucking another $50. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Why do I have to draw another shitty card? What the fuck? I'm sure my turn. Thank you so much, Shane, for the $50. You're crazy. Holy fuck, as usual. Fucking insane, crazy, insane man. What do you think of burn damage decks? They're pretty lame. They're pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie. They're cringe, uncreative. It's fun to do one time. One time you make a burn deck, you try it out. You have fun, and then you move on. But my god. Thank you and $50. I can't say thank you enough. I don't think I'm just not gonna be able to. But yeah, it is better to have a schedule than do daily. I don't know. I don't think you should stream every day too. I do it, but it's kind of taxing to be honest, which is crazy because all I do is sit there. You know. I think if it wasn't the same thing every day, it'd be a lot easier. You know, like if I was playing something, I would rather like, I don't know, like new random games. Definitely, it's a lot more enjoyable and easier. But when you do the same thing every fucking day, it does get a little taxing. Oh my goodness. But hey, you gotta keep up that grind. Gotta keep up that grind, guys. Monster. I don't know why I said it was just like Monster Hunter. Dun 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 dun. Doo-doo. Let's see. Burnt out decks. Burnt deck sucks unless you're dueling against someone who deserves, but burnt decks. There's no one really, I don't know. It's just lazy. It's uncreative. There's no skill. You just click, burn, click, stall. It's just because I think if it wasn't for the stalling part, because you can't make a burn deck without also stalling, it'd be any fun. Like I have a burn deck. I did it one time. Like, oh, fun, haha, and I moved on. And it's just like not. It's kind of. It does also get boring as well at the same time doing the same burn deck. All I do is sit there. Some guy throws money at me. Yeah, it's true. It's true, dude. I just sit here and throw random cards on the ground, and some guy fucking shoves money down my throat. It's bananas. Can I fucking not? Well, now I gotta play these cards. I don't have an option now. I'm waiting for you! I can't activate anything! Oh, he failed to connect. Okay, that was probably an actual connection error. I was like, holy shit. This fucking guy. Another one. Another one! This time I'll win properly, without my opponent surrendering or disconnecting. 2 dice jar is the 1 experience. That's the silly card. Do. Alright. Well, very obvious. I'm going to activate this. Yo, bro, what's up, Nathan? Thank you for the likes, Nathan. How are you on this fine day? Let's see. What's going on in the Nathan life? I have to get going. Enjoy the upcoming 5 negates. Oh boy, I can't wait. But now I'm in the lead because I got a Dragoon. Surely this means I'll have a chance to play now. Gotta go, bro. Sorry. All good, gamer. I'll catch you later. I didn't even read the card. I don't even know how good that is. It could easily be a bait. No thanks. Probably should activate this though. Yeah, activate this. Do-do-do. What are they doing? Dun. Okay. I wish that they made modern Earthbound and Mortal support. I love that type. That would be pretty cool. Some more supports. But you don't want that. What you really want is more Dark Magician and Blue Eye support, right? Right? That's what you really want. Come on, guys. Doesn't everyone want more Dark Magician and Blue Eye support? Unfortunate. Big L, big L. What are you gonna do, chat? What are you gonna do? SMH. Well, let me look at something real quick. Let me get my gems. I earned these gems. Let me grab these real quick. Almost done with the battle pass. We still have a month, over a month to go. Jesus. I swear Konami loves the blue eyes. It's because it's just nostalgic. They like fucking appeal to nostalgic so much. People love those cards, so like people want to keep playing them, so they just constantly keep buffing them. It always does well because it just makes them money. A new Batcher game got announced. I don't know if anyone heard about that. That's pretty crazy. Was it like Metro 2039? Something like that. I don't know if there's any Metro fans out here. I played the first one and didn't like it, but I heard the first one's like the... that is like the other ones are like way better. Dun, dun, dun. I'm surprised that they haven't done a Blue Eyes Karibo monster yet. Yeah, I'm shocked too. What else? You know, I just want to play so bad, chat. I just want to play the new fan Yu-Gi-Oh game. It looks so fucking good. I want to play it so bad. I wish I could just win the marble event. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yu-Gi-Oh used to experience so many gimmicks, but now they don't ever. But now they don't anymore. Every deck is card based the same now. Yeah, pretty much. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And there's like, I'm trying to think of something to talk about real quick. I just can't think of anything. But do we want Yu-Gi-Oh to experiment? That's how we got Gemini's. Gemini's wasn't terrible. It just was the game was trying to be slow. It was trying to take the game slow and not be fast-paced. But players didn't like it. Just because you have one bad experiment doesn't mean you shouldn't keep experimenting. Like what? You want the same thing for the next 20 years? Like what? Like what? Like they did, like, yeah, they did Gemini's. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't like fucking terrible. Like, you know, they should keep doing it more. Do more stuff like that. Geminis are pretty fun, and they're pretty balanced too, in a sense of like all you have to do is resummon the monster. That's pretty cool. Not broken, you know. You gotta sacrifice the gain, you know, in a new concept of literally like retributing the monster. What else do I want to talk about? Can't remember. Just cannot remember. What are you gonna do? Union monsters, please. Yeah, honestly, yeah, dude. I like the Union monsters. They were pretty sick. They were pretty sick. They were cool. Union tunes. They were unique, awesome ideas. What's like Union tunes? Fucking Geminis. There's probably some more. I can't really think of any of them. But they were cool. Dun 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 dun. The Toon archetype used to be like a spellcaster, Toon, effect. Like they were cool. I wish they would do more stuff like that. You know. I think that's not a bad idea. But I think they should make that a new rule, to be honest. Like, you can only special summon 10 times per turn. Something like that. Well, it seems very generous, but people will still complain. You can only have 10 cards in your deck, an extra deck that use the word negates, you know. Dun 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 dun. I need 30 cards that say negates, Sumatto. That's not enough. And it's like, what are you talking about, brother? You rarely ever see flip summons. I think the Mimigols are like the last known cards to be using flip effects. Even competitively, I guess, you know. Is she trying a sword? What's she doing? Where is her other arm? So many weapons. Spirits, okay, they have missed out opportunities and flip needs a new rerolling offer them effect. Yeah. I think part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Really does need to do something. I think it is unsalvageable though. I
I think Yu-Gi-Oh is an unsalvageable game, no matter how much they try. It's just like unfixable. No one wants to play the game anymore. Dun 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 dun. Joe Genesis. Dun 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Man. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. My brain's kind of fucking fried right now, chat. I'm gonna be honest. Thinking. 1 second, chat. Putting a point system on a card and limiting how many points they can use. Yeah, honestly, that would be pretty cool. Do the magical One Piece style where they have resources and they have to use resources to summon their cards. It is the best way to play a card game. The fact that you can do 20 bazillion different things on your first turn is insane. It needs it. It just honestly need to remake Yu-Gi-Oh. When they came out with the Rush Duel, it blows my mind that they like their idea was to make it more fast-paced. Was crazy. The game that's like already like they do a bunch of crazy fucking moves. All right, Rush Duel, you need to now summon everything. What? Yeah, summon 20 monsters. We want you to do that now. Like, what? What are you fucking talking about? Like, they went the exact opposite direction what they should have done when they were making a new card game. They tried 2 times to reinvent Yu-Gi-Oh! And they failed both times. Well, sort of. They did Duel Links and it did succeed for a time, but then they got greedy and they ruined it. But what can you really do when you need to add new cards? You know, it's still Duel Links at the end of the day is still basic Yu-Gi-Oh! Just like made the game. They like forced the game to be slower because you can only have a certain amount of resources in the sense of like 4 cards in the hands. And you only have 3 spells, trap zones, and 3 monster zones. Z-Clip, hello. Welcome to stream. I hate when meta players complain when a card can't be special summon itself. Yeah, pretty wild, right? I don't even know how to play it. Clip couldn't even help you. Wouldn't be able to help you. Dimension dueling could have worked. No, Dimension dueling was literally like probably the worst one out of all of them. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know why they even implemented it into fucking the movie. I think they were hoping maybe it was gonna pop off really well and they would have to make a new card game. And then obviously everyone was like, this is fucking stupid. What? I guess I'll maximize my monster attack points. Like, what really decides? Like, why doesn't everyone just always maximize? You know, you pay. It's like what, life points? But like, it just didn't make any sense. It looked very confusing. It was just really dumb. Just really, really dumb. Dimension Duel. They should have bring back Dungeon Dice monsters. Dun 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 dun. Would you want a duel? I'd be down. Deck Master Dueling was one of my favorites that they never brought back. That was pretty cool. I think it would have worked back then if they had implemented it during like Duel Monsters era. I think it would have worked pretty darn well. But I don't think it would have worked now. I don't think it would be as good. When it's just basic Yu-Gi-Oh, but you have your monster gives you a bonus effect. The Deck Masters. God damn, so many crazy things going on screen. DVM needs to stay gone. I've had that game on my Game Boy, and the grind was crazy. I think that one is like fun, but the grind in that game is crazy. But I think they need to bring it back in the sense of like on Steam or something. I'd be way more enjoying that game if they did that. I think Konami needs to take risks. They need to go back to taking risks like they used to do. They don't do it anymore. They don't change anything. They don't take any risk. Them making full arts is the first quote-unquote risk they've been doing. You know? It's but it's like, obviously, that was a no-brainer that's gonna do well. There is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection series on Steam. Yeah, and it's like one of the worst things they've ever produced. They made it fucking $40 when it came out. Like, what? Who wants to pay $40 for a bunch of basic fucking games that were like from the early 2000s? Like, I like them, but they're nowhere near like that fun. Most of them are just basic, like you just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because things like Master Duels didn't fucking exist back then. It was like, not to sound mean, but like this is kind of including myself. It's for Yu-Gi-Oh! Games were designed for people who didn't have any friends and they wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And like for someone like me, that was perfect. I was their target audience, and I fucking bought every Yu-Gi-Oh! Game there ever was. I literally have all the Game Boy games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Still to this day, and all the DS games as well, because I loved it so much. It was my only way I could actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I had no friends. And that's what they marketized on, and it was great. You know? But now it's not like that. Like, sure, you could maybe play old school Yu-Gi-Oh! But like, they weren't anything crazy fun. Like, you know, it was fun at the time because that was like the era of gaming. But it's not the same anymore, you know? I think it's just crazy they charge $40 for like, because clearly the only people are going to buy it is for nostalgic. And I was kind of down for it too. And you slap a $40 price tag on it, no fucking way, I'm out. The only thing they added was some of the games had the ability to play online, and that's it. And that was cool, but wasn't enough to make me spend $40. I'm a Master Duels 2008 to 28 champion, Duel Me. Very epic. I don't know if I believe you, though. Adam. I don't know if I believe you. Like a world champion? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you were the champion? Do. Dun. I'm just kidding, bro. No fucking shit. Yeah, the world champion. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was actually the world's greatest duelist. Can you duel me, Sumatto? Can you duel me? You know what? Creativity. I haven't got one of those yet before. It should have been $20 or less. I agree. It should have probably $20 was a pretty prime deal. 15 would have been pretty generous, and I probably would have bought it. But $40 is just the classic Konami greed. That's the Konami greed right there. Like, what? Are you insane? Like, you're just asking people to pirate then at that point. How's it going? You winning or you winning, Elfmio? I am definitely losing. Getting my ass fucking kicked. Oh my god. But if you think about that in most games, I mean, look at Call of Duty. They stopped being original and they just started pumping. Well, yeah, because Call of Duty is a company that can't fail now. Like, I can't count the number of times I've been in a Discord and someone's like, I fucking hate this. I'm never playing Call of Duty again. And that same person, who's the fucking Call of Duty simp boy, who loves playing Call of Duty, fucking complains about it, and then they just buy it. They just buy it because they don't have any self-control, and they just buy the fucking game. They doesn't care how bad they know it's bad. They play it. They're like, it's ass, and they keep playing it. It's like, I don't know. It's just torture. Like, I guess you could say that with me with Master Duels here, but I would never play this in my off time, guys. You guys are the only reason how I'm able to play this game, because I can chat with you. That's the only way how I can play Master Duels. If I hadn't have another person I'm basically talking to, I couldn't do it. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what you mean for firm. I hope I'm saying your name right. I have no idea. The last Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was the last fun one for me. I only played zombies on that, and that was pretty ass. The last good Call of Duty, in my opinion, was 3. But again, I only played the zombies in that one. The zombies in 3 were really good. I think zombies, Black Ops 3 zombies is probably the best zombies, realistically speaking. I think my favorite one's Black Ops 2, but 3 just has way more potential. And the modding community for 3 is really strong. Bro, what up, bro? I have public speaking right now. I want to see the live. Hello, it's good to see you again, gamer. How's my favorite Dante slash Yusei drawer? Monster effects are OP. You sit there and watch them win turn 1. Yes, sir. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. And now, like, every Call of Duty, I think I did enjoy World War II COD. That was pretty fun. But Call of Duty sucks. I think 6 came out and it was like, oh, I had a 4-year dev cycle. That's pretty cool. And a year later, all right, Call of Duty 7. And it's like, okay, they fucking just went back on their word. And people bought it. People bought Black Ops 7. It's crazy. Hold on, I'm talking to 16 Sharp for the next video. Oh man. People will buy it knowing that it's ass just for the name. Yeah, it's just the name. It's a company too big to fail. Call of Duty fans, I'm sorry, but you're the same as Nintendo fans. You just buy it. You just buy the slop. You buy the $70 slop game, and you just don't care. I should say Pokemon. I should say all of Nintendo. So there are some good Nintendo games out there, but it just sucks when Nintendo's also become.
No, sorry. Six is asking me a question. You. Uh. And hold on 1 second. And let's see. I'll tell you. I won't use combos this time. Okay. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Very generous of you. Very kind. Very sweet. Very wholesome. I'm just waiting for GTA 6 to see if it fails with those live. I think it'll be fine. Is this you, Riley? I can't remember. Is that you? Are you question mark, question mark, question mark? I think Rockstar will deliver. I think they just always delivered. I don't think they've ever produced a bad game. It's always been good. Yes? Alright. Nice. I'll be going first. Dun 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 dun. Alright then. I just think it'll be good. I just can't see it failing. I think they genuinely want to take time and effort in making it. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Yeah, that's all I can do. Can't do anything else. No matter how much I keep thinking. Okay. What is this deck? Time Lord. The fuck? If you control no monsters, cannot be destroyed by a battle or by card effect. You take no battle damage while this card at the end of battle stands. If this card battles, you pay and your life points is less than 4,000. Your life points become 4,000 once returned. Okay. Interesting card.
Yeah, I'll do this instead. Send Dark Magician to the graveyard. Wait. I think I got this game in the bag real quick. Summon this guy out real quick. Add this spell card to my hand. Where is it? Yeah, just add this one, man. Blow up those two cards. That's fine with me. Play this. Get this guy in the field. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada re pop, bada that, that tot. And then we swing. Good game. Good game, good game. Bop, 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 bop. I hope you had fun, Riley. I hope you had a blast. Sorry it was so quick. What happens when Sumatto doesn't go against a meta player? I was a little troubled there for a second when I saw your monster. Like, how do I get rid of it? And I realized, oh, I have this spell card in my hand. Like, this will work. My opening hand was so horrible. I opened with Sargi, Crush card, 2 unbearable spell cards, and a trap card. GG. GG as well. GG's. Let's see. Hold on. I got a meme on something real quick. Hold on. Wait, no, I got. No, wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on, I got a good meme. Hold on. Alright, someone told me, like, you should hop on this game in an hour. And, like, she, like, this person's asked us to hop on a lot of times, but then she, like, passes out all the time. And I'm like, oh boy, yeah, sure, definitely gonna hop on. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to roast them real quick, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'll probably make a deck. Ooh, that'd be pretty interesting.
dun, 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 dun. What's he gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say, chat. I can't remember. I can't remember. I forgot. What's the best? I think that might be it, chat. I think I'm done for the night. I think I'm gonna go work on some other content stuff. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys for tomorrow. I don't know when I'll be streaming tomorrow. It'll happen, but it'll probably be pretty late. Probably around this time again. Alright, I have to record, and I don't know when I'll be done. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.